All right. Okay, so we're going to finish up the class trial for Chapter 5. Now, looking on, like, how it is right now, I'm going to finish up Chapter 5. Excuse me. I'm going to finish up Chapter 5's class trial, and then I'm going to call it a night for tonight and finish up Chapter 6 in the epilogue tomorrow, because I just realized how ungodly large this video is going to be on my fucking OBS and stuff. And I am way past the point where this bitch, I'm going to be worried when it tries to save it when I finally close down OBS. So we're going to try to rush through this class trial if we can. But yeah, let's get right to it. Whoa, Gaki and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? Just disappear without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you? What? Are you jealous?
Hey.
Are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking. Embrace yourself. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for a full 5 minutes waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again? What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or what? Jesus. Oh, did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You got all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here, now can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange for a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey.
I'm here, and no rules have been broken. Yoko. Yoko, you're still alive. No, that's a ghost. Stop talking. You want to fight? Do it at the class trial. You'll need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay? There's no particular penalty for being late.
Is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right. There's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. Now I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right. Now we gotta deal with the ghost. Told you to stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Good call. Who knows what might have happened to us if we take too long.
But
I'll be happy when this trial is over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before trial started. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you?
correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. Second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then, when did you find out?
So...
Just now. I finished my search, came down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's where you were late.
However,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. If you're on the second floor of the dorm, and that's what the key you found goes to?
wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words,
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What? Yoko's account has been added to the Truth Bolt section of your handbook. Ooh!
Just a second.
Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I want to focus on surviving our current situation.
It would seem.
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment for me so far. For her? That's a strange way to put it. Class trial is important for everyone. But why would you say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way into the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Oh, wait, yeah, F1. There. Yes, I can still save here, so. Yes. This time, a clinking was loud enough to hurt my ears. The dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes from preparing for an execution. In the dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent, and still. After an immeasurable number of times, the doors opened without warning. Dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair. Whoa!
I can't wait!
What the fuck is going on with this room? Time for pointless jokes and jabs is past. Let's get on with the show. Shut the fuck up, Monokuma. The curtain opened for the 5th time. Deadly judgment, deadly betrayal, yeah, we've heard it all. Come on, class trial's on. Yep, recap. Oh, you know the one good thing about having like Hifumi dead from like earlier is, you know, not having to fucking listen to his despair. God, I hated that shit. I don't think I can change. I didn't get any new points. If I had gotten one more point, I probably could have. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to. I think I'm good. I should be able to go right into this. Because I got a pretty strong feeling.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your vote if you
Yeah, we know.
can
Shut the fuck up,
figure
Monokuma.
Okay,
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
Hero.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost.
Hero, you are an idiot. And even Coco's having amusement at this.
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
Hero. Hero. Hero.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
One important trait that Coco has to prove to the body. Coco's
I
gloves.
got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost.
Hero, shut the fuck up. Yeah. Are you fucking kidding me? Come on. You should not have been made this. This should have been like a 2-second where we just told Hero to go fuck himself.
That
All right.
Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves, because that corpse is absolutely...
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, the fake nails. Just a minute.
That Kyoko... Okay, then prove
The dead body wasn't wearing...
they got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
No,
Fake nails, motherfucker. How are you gonna put gloves on fake nails?
no. There's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
Hiro is not wrong, but he's also a fucking idiot.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life.
What? Holy shit, okay.
If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right
Yes,
here.
thank you, Baka, for once.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Oh, I like how it says the 5th murder case. Okay. Everything starts from there. Make your argument. Sprinkler's exploded body, tattoo on the right hand. Okay.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition,
Yeah.
and there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
No, it's wrong. There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real? If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
But we have seen it the last 4 fucking trials.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog? Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No, this isn't Toko.
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
Yes. We go and look at...
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Sorry.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
Is a wolf. Come on. Come on. This is easy. Come on. I shouldn't even need a hangman's gambit for this shit. Give me an F. Give fucking F. Yeah, look at that. Oh. Like
now
they're
I
just...
understand. The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
I'm like... I'm going so easy right now, but I bet it's just gonna get hard as fuck as I go in.
Fenrir, the wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast. He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Man, After all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
Yeah, you almost forget that she's an ultimate literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. Then that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
Well, she was. Sorry. If she was, we would have known, like, first of all, Monokuma wouldn't still be running around.
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
You did it, Monokuma. You did it.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool last trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place.
Yeah, that was to lead us off the trail. No, actually, yeah. Kyoko is the one who told us that.
After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
No, that can't be because she had it.
And who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time? And when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Question is if... No. The question isn't if she actually turned up. It's if she was already dead.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
I got a crazy theory, but I'm not going to say it.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Yeah, you're trying to cover up something, Monokuma.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
You know, your family name ain't worth shit right now, Byakuya.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation.
How weak of you.
Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
I don't think Kyoko did it.
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
Nope! There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
I don't think it was any of us five. As much as they want to
Get a
point
hold
at
of yourself.
Tokyo.
We've
I'm
already
Kyoko.
narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I can still say it. Oh my god, I can still say it. Oh yes, I'm doing that. There's something I'm gonna do when we get the choices for the fucking
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who?
Tokyo and Genocide Gag, Makoto and Kyoko.
I got it! You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
Yes.
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
exactly so.
Interesting. Kyoko was not aware.
I have
I'd like to have
something I'd
some-
like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at, well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body?
Now, who can say that the murder? Yeah,
Oh, but
I think she was dead
what time did we
long,
find the body?
long before.
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
At 9 o'clock.
The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Now then, Toko, what time is it? Yeah. Okay. We're just reiterating.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
So I just have to prove that the body was, not touched by water and stuff. Yeah. Game has begun. All right. Let's do this. I love this fucking beat right here. Sprinklers. Yep.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time.
Time to commit murder. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be...
Yeah. Something. Yeah. Okay. 7:30.
We've established a time. It took place somewhere between 9 o'clock. Yep. And Makoto...
Yeah, from to 7:30.
Oh, what? What?
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
And Makoto doesn't have an alibi for...
Wait. Okay, so just a minute.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock
No, fuck.
to 7:30.
Yeah. No. Now I go like that. What? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, just a minute.
We've
No.
established a time. It took
Yeah. I
place
got
somewhere
2
between
minutes.
9 o'clock.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
And Makoto...
She gets me wrong. 30.
7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have
Any objections, now would be the time.
Something happens starting at the same time every morning. Think of that. Well, it'll be dry. Yeah. Okay, to figure out when the body must have stood in the garden.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night.
Wait. What? Fucking goddamn it. Okay. It's just 10
We've
o'clock and
established
you
a time
fucking
frame for the murder.
sprinklers.
It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night.
God fucking, I lost 3 hearts.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was...
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you use such indecent words?
God, I hate that, like, aspect of her.
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean by denying the sprinkler?
Man, you're totally wacko.
Yeah, no shit.
If you really think it was... You...
Yeah. That should do it. Funny itself should make it clear. Okay. Oh my god, do I have to really rhythm game this bitch?
I admit nothing. I hate you. No! I don't know anything.
Yeah, that's fucking apparent.
Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No! I don't know anything. Hold on. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No! I don't know anything. Hold on. Are you trying to blame me? I admit
Oh, fuck.
nothing. I hate you. No! I don't know anything.
Fucking Christ. Oh my god.
Are you trying to blame me?
Oh my god.
How can you say it wasn't this shit?
God damn it. Oh my god, I lost so many fucking hearts during that. I got screwed up because of the tempo change.
Just remember what the body was like after
I
the
know.
explosion, and you'll see why. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
I'm so sick of her.
Yeah, exactly, you know.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top...
Yeah, because she was on fucking fire. God, stupid bitch.
While the body was still on fire,
Oh, yeah.
I doused it with water. But
well,
only the part on fire. The
to
top
be
half.
honest, Toko had just taken a bomb to the fucking chest. So, it's understandable
Then
she
I
doesn't
guess the
remember that.
sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from...
So there's no way Makoto could have done it.
In which case, the only one...
Which would mean Murka was killer is no. I refuse to believe it. Toko murdered someone.
I'd
That's
just like to say one thing. If you vote for me and I die here, which is why I...
huh?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone.
No, where I didn't suspect you of it anyways, Kyoko. Dude, the reason, yeah. Oh, he's trying to pin a murder on
This is a
Kyoko.
trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this.
Yes.
Stop wasting time. Stop
No, he
wasting
never
energy.
refused that it was
You
between the
ruined
student
your
body.
little trick.
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss. Shutting up now.
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually...
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair, so she killed her. But you made one catastrophe, and as a
No.
result, we were forced into another trial.
No,
She had a
no,
motive
that's stupid.
And no alibi. Well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
It is?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
That's true.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way.
Oh, the tarp.
Interesting.
All it would take is covering the body.
Yeah. Could have just been the tarp.
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean.
It shouldn't have, though. Because it was supposedly wet blood. Oh.
This
Just a minute.
proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
No.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder
Yes, but the
actually
murder
took
didn't place. Yes, okay, so I don't.
In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just
Did you just
gave
try to
us.
pin the fucking murder on me, Kyoko? No, I can't think about that right now. Tarp. It was used the way Kyoko said. The tarp must have touched the body. But the body. Wait a second.
Something's not right.
Yeah.
And what might that be?
Can't work with Coco's motivation, so I don't do something. I refute what Coco said. Okay, yes, the body was wet. The blood was wet. Body before the explosion. Yeah, it's body before the explosion.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side was the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water.
What?
Shoot!
What? No, I should fucking.
By covering the body, the killer prevented it from.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty is because the sprinkler
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless.
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
It was supposed to be the last one.
By covering the body with the tarp.
Okay, should have been the body before the explosion.
So the reason that
Okay,
the
go over
sprinkler,
here.
The underside, it was totally spotless.
Because that side, since it was facing down, of course it didn't get dirty.
You bitch. Oh, that fucking.
By covering the body, the killer prevents.
So the reason that because the sprinkler, but the underside, it was totally spotless.
Because that side was since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
Oh my god, no. Are you fucking kidding me?
By covering the body, the killer prevents.
So the
Why would
reason
they
that-
put that
because
such
the
a pain in the
sprinkler,
ass
the
spot?
underside, it was totally spotless.
It's because that side was since it was facing down, of course it didn't get dirty.
Are you? Oh god, how the fuck am I supposed to shoot this one?
The body, the killer prevents.
So the reason the tarp
Quit
was only
fucking
because
moving.
the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of it, it was totally spotless.
Because that side was protected from since it was facing down, of course it didn't get dirty.
There we go. Oh my god, that was annoying.
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
Huh? What was camouflage?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
You mean someone else?
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office. That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
The chicken.
I got it!
God, I'm a sneeze.
Chicken blood?
I am in a sneezing mood.
What? Chicken blood?
When I
And then they
checked the
threw
chicken
it
coop
into the
before
fucking,
murder, there were
plant.
5 chickens. But after the murder, there were only 4.
So you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid, but if that's the case, then the blood should have...
Yes.
But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe covered it beforehand? When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so.
No. It's backwards.
Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off. But the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime.
Oh,
If
shit.
that's actually what took place,
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
What?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe. But
Still.
still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym.
Then he had plenty of time to...
Jesus fucking
Don't
Christ.
bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reason... Well then, if Makoto's alibi is no good,
For serious, man. Hey, why don't we let...
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
I'm gonna kill Hero.
No, not
Grab him,
that. I just remembered something super serious.
well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found?
One we
Yeah,
found.
yeah, it's the one from my bot. Yeah,
According to...
fucking. I know that's gonna
So?
put blame on me.
That's what I thought when I first...
Yeah, it's the knife that was given to me. Yeah. Give it, yeah, bye.
You don't seem surprised.
Yeah.
Then why did you...
It's not
Not
that
like
I hid it.
It's just I couldn't be sure what happened last night.
Suspicious knife we found stuck. Now I'm totally convinced he did.
Well, shut the fuck up, Hero. Bomb. The bomb is key. Exploded fragments near the bomb.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid...
If he did have that knife before, and that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no
Oh
question.
fuck.
You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
Wait. What did the Monokuma file say? Through the explosion veteran, they were, however, dead for the blast, and stabbed them through the body. They'd also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old.
What a horrible man you are.
Shut the fuck up. Toko, you killed so many people with a fucking scissors. coat was put on the body after the tarp was removed. It means when the knife is thrust with the coat in the body.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
Right.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that knife before, that seals it. Makoto.
Just because I had the knife, that automatically makes...
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
We've already established that the coat was put on the body after the tarp was removed. Okay, we've already established that the coat was put on the body after the tarp was removed. They pulled the tarp off after the sprinklers. Stabbed her through. Oh. It was established that the coat was put on the body after the tarp was removed. The knife was stuck through the coat into the body.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we
Yeah.
It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that knife, that seals it. Makoto.
Just because I had the knife, that automatic...
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question.
Okay, wait, let me check the fucking, what's the knife? Body, upper half of the fire, dry, what was the other one? Exploded body,
What a horrible
analysis,
man you are,
Sky's dead
Makoto.
body, okay. Sky's dead body. Check the place. More than 3 are gone. Select the part of the body. Okay, wait. Yeah, it's gonna be the Sky's dead body, and it's the
knife we
fucking.
found, it's the same one. It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that knife, that seals it.
Just because I had the knife, that automatically...
Well,
Getting stabbed is what...
We don't know that.
It's wrong.
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body,
It was a knife going with a single wound.
the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
No, there's no way that was possible. Written down for everyone to see in the Monokuma file.
I got it! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. Totally forgot about that.
Then the knife
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing.
I love watching Toko fly through the air. That bitch deserves it so much.
The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but... What's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion.
Hero, why were you chosen for this thing?
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
At least you're aware of your shortcomings, Nina.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
He fucking knew.
I got it! After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel
You
like
did,
I've
because you
seen
pulled it out of the
something
fucking
like this
Monokuma
before.
thing. Not like 10 minutes earlier.
That's only natural. Because, of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh, then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway,
Yeah.
the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute.
Oh my god, I wish my mic wasn't so sensitive. See in a second. Alright, alright.
They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other
No, it wasn't Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the...
Yes. We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate. Yes. Come on. Come on, you can fucking do this. Don't get Kyoko killed. File 5. Okay.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
Yes.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Yes.
I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right?
Nope.
And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Yeah. Only leaves.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
Oh, fuck. Don't get mad at me. There were so many fucking things there.
Then shall we continue? The victim's fatal injury.
The explosion didn't kill her.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't because there's
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more.
What am I supposed to be doing? Other wounds, but these were at least several days old. An object about as thick as a metal pipe. Oh no.
The victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
This was fresh, it only leaves.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
Yeah, it's the fucking blow to the back of the head.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the
Shit,
murder
I'm gonna
weapon?
end up putting this on Kyoko and she didn't do it.
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their...
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
Fucking
No
Christ.
way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No,
oh
thanks.
shit.
I bet you just hit me with a metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
I feel the same way.
Holy shit.
Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
Oh, you're gonna say the fucking
We
arrows.
already know?
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
Real murder weapon. Fucking titanium arrows.
I got it! Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something. And that's what killed her. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Nah, see, this is too planted.
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, I'm still going wrong. I've been strong. I'm gonna finish up this last trial and then I'm gonna stop for today. And then I'm probably gonna finish it up tomorrow because apparently there were 2 chapters I didn't do. So we're gonna be doing that tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get this done. I don't expect more than like 30, 40 minutes left on this.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
I'm not back-talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
I don't blame Hina. There's one more thing about the weapon. One more secret. Okay, let's see what we got. Bloody duct tape, titanium arrow.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Okay.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Talking back to Master! You have no right!
Wait, oh, titanium. Just titanium arrow wouldn't be nearly thick enough. Just why they used... Oh, duct tape.
Titanium arrow.
Oh, no.
It was in the dojo locker. I have no doubt.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced.
Well, because it said the weapon must have been about as thick as it seems like an arrow would just be too...
Fucking wrapped it around and then whacked them with it, but that doesn't...
You're right. Just the
Oh, that's
one
fucking
arrow would have been
hilarious.
too weak.
You should have. You
That's
should
why the
ask him how
killer
long
used
it took
another
me.
weapon.
We went back and forth for a fucking long time.
Another weapon?
Took me I think around 6 to 7 tries to get in there, and that means I had to waste 5 minutes of my time loading up the game every time. That fucking sucked.
Inside the dojo
Anyways.
locker, we also found a balled up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe.
Ooh, damn.
And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Well, in this case, it just taught how to kill people real fucking easy.
How is it harsh? You even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. What's the matter? Surely you don't intend. You know what will happen if you cover for the culprit, the death of us all.
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that.
I have evidence? Evidence that Coco went to Dojo. It must be connected to Dojo Locker. It's gonna be the fucking woodblock key.
I got it! The one thing that proves key right here.
And how does that prove
Because I found
it was in my room?
Don't bother trying. That
No,
key is
see,
just
I
your
fucking knew it.
non-existent alibi. You're clear. This all proves that you are the truth.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You...
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
She knew I was being attacked. Yep. She came to my rescue. Would that be when? Do you mean that Kokyo? She killed someone for me?
That's enough. The time for...
Wait, I'm warning you. Don't...
I knew you were stubborn.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
Kokyo should know better than anyone? What does she mean? Fucking key. When the body was found...
Those words you just...
No, it's not the body. So I have to grab a key. I mean the thing.
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
Okay, so it's going to be there's
the
proof.
Theory earlier.
Yeah.
You said I hid the evidence of my crime and then left the locker key in my own room.
Yeah, it's going to be locker key in my own room.
Could I really
Yeah,
have
there's
done
going to be
that?
proof. Okay, it's going to be the proof thing. Yeah, Shireen.
Those words you just...
Exactly what I'm not the killer. You should understand.
Byakuya,
Master would never hide something.
there's proof that you aren't the...
No, that's wrong.
I'm gonna save right here because I'm
If I'm right,
so worried. I don't want
Kyoko-
Kyoko to die. I really don't want Kyoko to die. I don't think she did it, and I'm pretty sure that we're about to get uber fucked here.
Huh? Why not?
because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room...
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
It would appear not.
Then you're finally starting.
No, that's not actually true. There's a clear contradiction, an obvious lie, but this just isn't like her. Try to save herself with such a desperate lie. Does she really feel that threatened? Is she's the killer? Or is it something else? There's something deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of the school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the Mastermind's played for us. Trap. Mastermind's trap. The Mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko, but what if it's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? Should I... The Mastermind... The victim was broken, and Kyoko killed him. Does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. Who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? Mastermind's trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger. If risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? I have to decide right here whether or not I'm supposed to. Run away. Let it go. I made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here. Something to do with the Mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Well, does no one have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key.
But
I mean, Byakuya had...
But of course, I have an alibi. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put...
There's only one other possible. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived...
It had to.
I don't see any...
Wait a second, let's think about it.
Huh?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. and then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap.
Okay.
Huh?
Time's up. Class trials all over.
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late. So we
No.
had to push. So then, it's time for
Voting time?
What the fuck? No matter what we did, Kyoko was gonna die. Or I'm gonna die.
now. Who will be chosen? Hey, hold on. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
What the fuck? No, I made the right decision not choosing... I think. They're gonna choose Kyoko. No, they're gonna choose me. I'm guilty. Yep. Okay. Fuck. What the fuck? What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, your fault. You're wrong. Didn't do it.
Indeed.
Good job. Good job.
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right. No, I know that's not true. This makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense.
Hey. Shing.
Same as always. It's just like all the other trials, and I'm going to end it the same way.
Chills. Chills.
I don't expect you to forgive me.
Let's give it
What? Huh? Huh? What's this? What's going on? What was that? Yeah, it had to be. Alter ego. Alter ego? Is this some kind of stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell, I don't believe this. It seems, yeah, you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other
What I'm saying is you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. The stupid virus is gone now. And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. To waste away in a garbage-strewn pit. In a way, it's even a better special punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to this entire world. That was a fucking twist. That was such a heavy twist. Oh. I thought for sure they were about to, like, super fuck me. And I was like, I am not happy with this. Is he gone? Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? What the hell is going on?
Calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time. Huh?
In other words...
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared. What are
did
you
you
talking
say?
about?
So...
You understand soon enough. Very soon. Oh, thank God. Oh, God, this is like totally pushing me to just continue. I may stop the stream and then start the stream again because the only reason I'm stopping right now is because my video is fucking 9 hours long and I'm afraid it won't save if my fucking Streamlabs crashes. I've had it happen to me and I don't want to lose it. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. What the fuck? Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in the top student. Why are we back in the start? They say if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. Hundreds of years of tradition, it sends a cream of a crop into the workforce every year. It's built to raise hope in the nation's future. It makes Hope's Peak a very fitting name. Nah, when it saves to Twitch, it's actually inferior quality from what I'm saving as my Streamlab. There are two things you need to attend the school. One, you have to already be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary school. Wow, we are just in a circular logic here. I don't know what's happening. Huh? What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It'd be weird for me to zonk up in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing in sleep here just now? Wasn't any classroom I've been in before. What the heck is going on? Ugh. What the fuck? Finally. I could finally feel my mind and body starting to come back together, and then I was awake. Or was this just another dream? Dream inside of this hopeless nightmare. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench of my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast, dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled up all across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. It was a heck of a situation to find myself in. That was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck in here until I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. And after my good friend went through to save me, I remembered all too well what happened. Oh, look at that adorable fucking face. Look at that fucking face. Righteous fucking angel from the Chihiro PC. Use up the last little bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now. For myself and my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. First up was starting to look for a way out of here. Alright. Let's take a look around. What do we got over here? Is that an airplane? Not something like that. End up in a school's garbage pit. Is that a Monokuma thing? I'm gonna look there last. Desk. This is the desk. Probably the one that fell down here with me. Got a Monokuma thing. Okay. It's a rocket and a tank. I saw that rocket from the start of the fucking thing. When Monokuma first shows up in the very start of the game, it starts up this weird... I had to edit out my YouTube videos, but it started with like a rocket FMV in which he launched a person up into the sky and then it crashed back down and no one was in, like, it, I think either no one's inside or the person was dead. I don't know. I can't remember. A rocket, a tank. Yeah, and then we have one way out. Locked. Now, how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked at it, it didn't budge. Ironically, when I searched my bed, my toolkit wasn't there. Getting out of here won't be easy. Well, I'm not getting out of here anytime. Well, if I'm not getting out of here anytime soon, I decided to look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. That was pointless too. Next, I searched for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are an all-around bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. That's still not enough reason to give up because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was go to sleep. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I have after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. All I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I'm waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign, not exactly. What the? A strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. As I watched, a pile of garbles jostling formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over there? Something fell from up above. What could it have been? A giant piece of trash just fall down here? I carefully stretched out my hand towards whatever tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
Giant piece of trash. Rude. Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was.
It smells awful.
Look at that. Look at that fucking hair. Oh god, just the fucking cup of noodle on her fucking head. This place smells awful. Kyoko!
Indeed.
You look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here?
So...
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. But you got a bit of garbage in your hair. She gave her head a quick shake to get rid of the trash and face him again.
Hey.
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it. You can talk once you're finished. Thank you. I snatched the bread and water she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and make it just way towards my stomach. That really hit the spot. I got all the energy I need to keep going. You still haven't given up, then? Of course not. After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is all I'm good at.
Hmm?
Well, that's not a bad thing to be good at. Alright, Kyoko. Some answers. Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me?
So,
Pay a debt. Or no, to atone. Atone?
you...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
Even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. Don't say that, you didn't abandon me. No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
Listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason I had to survive no matter the cost. Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive.
In other words...
So I can do what I came to the school to do. What? I made up my mind to come to Hope Speak Academy for a very important reason. There's some reason for coming to Hope Speak.
Indeed.
That's right, at least I did. Once.
I...
Till recently, I'd forgotten what it was. Forgot, but that's... I had no memory of what my purpose was. No memory? That's impossible. Amnesia. Then, is it really true? You lost your memory?
Makoto.
You remember, Makoto. Remember the first thing that happened to each of us was we arrived at school. First game. Oh, you're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted, and then when I woke up, I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it, at that point, my memory was gone. At that point, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to school. I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? Hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seemed much too convenient. Are you saying you think you lost your memory because...
Indeed.
I don't think. I'm positive it's the work of the mastermind. He stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? There's only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability. Somehow they wouldn't interfere with the mastermind's plans. The mastermind just stole them from you?
However...
And it could also mean somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. And why I've been investigating things for myself this whole time. What if you say it's true? Why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
Why is that?
If I did that and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there was always a chance the mastermind was actually one of us. What?
Correct.
Well, don't make too much of a big deal of it. It's just a possibility. Bad case of ramen head. But since it is a possibility, you can't ignore it, right? Mastermind, one of us. If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she'd look into her missing memory by herself.
However...
That being said, there's a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you were least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but I see. Your intuition was right, though. No way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Ah! It's just like the dream I had before, but... I'm still playing this. I'm going to stop the stream when I get to the end of this chapter, and then I'm going to start it right back up, and we're going to go through chapter 6 and stuff. This is going to be... I'm going to do a fucking... I'm going to be going quite a ways in the morning here. Why did that just happen?
Listen.
Are you okay? Yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey.
Even now, I still trust you, you know? It's just, I'm not used to relying on others.
Correct.
I know I never asked you for help the right way. So I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality. So, Kyoko, walk me through this. You said you had a reason for doing all this, investigating your own. How'd this turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So...
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. Ooh, yes, I want to know that. Mention your ability. My ability is what everyone should know me for. I'm the ultimate detective. The ultimate detective?
Correct.
The reason I came to Hope Speak Academy, there was someone I had to find during the school. I had to find someone. Who?
So...
Well, it was the headmasters of Hope Peak Academy. Headmaster? Why'd you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my father. What?
In other words...
I was separated from him as a child. And as it turned out, he became the headmaster of Hope Peak. Yoko's dad? Is Hope Peak's headmaster? And then that explains when Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved.
Huh?
Find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost. And that's when she, like, rediscovered her purpose. My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, it felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him. That makes sense.
However...
But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind. I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I'd snuck into the headmaster's room. And what did you see in there?
So...
The room had been ransacked. Shelves were a mess. The desk drawers were dumped on the ground. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there. You mean the mastermind, right?
It's true.
That was my assumption, yes. And to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorm and the key I found. But why there? Because I also found this in the headmaster's room. I've got a map?
Indeed.
It's a layout of the entirety of Hope Peak Academy. I found it in the headmaster's room along with Mukuro's profile and that key. The map showed that the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty. Oh shit! Was the profile for Mukuro, the ultimate soldier, did that have to do with the tragedy that took place 1 year ago? Like, it didn't have to do with this current set of things. The entire body of Mukuro. See, I don't think that was Mukuro's body. I think that was Junko's body. The first person who was murdered in this game. Okay? Because of the fake nails. You see, I don't think an ultimate soldier would have those fake nails. It makes sense that they used the body as a cover to kill either Kyoko or him to keep the game going. So they used the body and planted the bomb in there to obscure the face and everything. And left that mark on the hand because they know they would investigate that. So the bomb went off, burned everything except for the hand. And we, automatically assumed that was Mukuro. When in reality, it was Junko's body. And the Mukuro thing could actually have been from the previous tragedy. I mean, not Mukuro's body, but Mukuro, the identity, could have been from the previous tragedy. And it makes sense. No, it makes sense because if we remember the room, the 2C room where we saw a multiple amount of people who died, who would you be able to kill that many people in that room but the ultimate soldier? Oh yeah, I'm big braining it. I'm like fucking on fire. I should probably drink the rest of this coffee though. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time, and I figured the headmaster would have some sort of private room there. I assumed that if that was true, the room would likely hold more clues, so I went to check.
Correct.
And that's where I finally remembered. I remember that my purpose was to find the owner of that room. Sorry, Ness. Well, you can always visit my YouTube videos of the entire game. So you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there.
However...
But once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorm didn't have cameras or monitors. So what was it like, that part of the school I'm in? It's hard to describe, but all I can say is... The moment I saw it, I realized whatever's going on in this school is more horrific than we've ever imagined. What do you mean?
So...
Can't explain it. You need to see for yourself. And I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough. Are they, like, watching us through, like, some, like, glass ceiling type shit? Sounds like it must be important. And really ominous. Alright. Oh my god, still talking to Kyoko. Okay.
However...
Yeah. Which I had no idea what was going on in the rest of it. It has to do with Mukuro Kusaba, doesn't it?
However...
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. I don't think anyone killed her. And I know it wasn't you either. And I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi. So who did kill her?
Anyway...
What can I say for sure is that the mastermind was directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mukuro Kusaba was to get me killed. Get you killed.
Indeed.
I stole that key and disappeared. In retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
Correct.
It also proved... it proved that... Monokuma wasn't willing to play by his own rules. That was the point of the class trial. It was. The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly. I mean, because of the school regulations.
That's right.
Yeah, no. He lied a lot during that shit. But apparently he's following the main rules. He was just loopholing that shit and declared the time limit thing and stuff. Yeah. The mastermind is adamant about following the rules. With that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Yeah, but they were willing to violate it at the end when they called the time limit thing. They were just making up things at the end. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules. That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulations.
Hey.
There's one thing I'd like to point out with the murder of Mukuro Kusaba. What's that? There was a point where Mukuro may not have become the victim. It could have been you, Makoto. You're right. Yes. They tried to stab me. Yeah. During the night when I was, like, half dead. I could have become the victim.
Indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right? You mean... during the night... I can hear them, you know? Footsteps of the god of death. What? I can hear the god of death as he moves. An ability naturally draws me into cases, just like this.
Anyway...
Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell and I saw a white shadow cross the corridor. I gave chase right away, and as I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room.
Correct.
I ran into your room and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However...
That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to... whoever the mass assailant was, they ended up dead.
Correct.
And their murder was disguised. The dojo key wound up in my room. It has to be the work of the mastermind. So this means whoever killed Mukuro was also the mastermind, right?
Indeed.
I don't have conclusive evidence. That's what I think. But that's really bad if it's true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Wait, but that doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to try and kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
You're right. That is a contradiction. And it's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction. So what does that all mean?
In other words...
It means the mastermind is the one who's been cornered. Huh?
Makoto.
Just a little more. A little more and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. Identity of the other ultimate despair. The other ultimate despair. There's no doubt that Mukuro was the ultimate despair. And that she's dead. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person. It's not.
Indeed.
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event. We're talking about what happened a year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Tragedy, whoever's responsible for that. They're the ultimate despair?
It would seem...
The despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. Then they're,
Indeed.
make no mistake, they're the root of evil that's forced us to go through this. That is the ultimate despair. And that is our real enemy. Yes, I will play the other Danganronpa games. I have the second one, and I'm looking to get the third at some point. Surviving students. 6. Still 6. To be continued. The Dream Island rocket present. Yeah. Yes, I want to save 5 alive. Okay, I'm going to overwrite this. And okay, this is where I'm going to stop for now. I'm going to end the stream and then I'm going to restart it in about 10 minutes. Okay? In the meantime, I'm going to go get some water and stuff. And we're going to blast through this next chapter. If we can, as fast as possible. Hopefully you guys stick around when that happens. But I'll be back in like 10 minutes.